I see so many new Airbnb hosts managing all of their operations manually, copy and pasting text to send to different guests, going back and forth all day on WhatsApp with their cleaners, or changing their pricing and updating their calendar. And it's just one of the biggest reasons why I see people not scaling their Airbnb business is that they don't have the right systems in place. So in this video, I wanted to break down the only tools that you're gonna need to help you save money, save time, and be professional from day one to scale your business. So let's get into it. The first and most important system you'll need is a PMS. This stands for Property Management System. This is essentially the control center for the business. It's an all-in-one platform that's going to help you manage all of your bookings and all of your listings. The main thing that it does is that it synchronizes your calendar across all the different platforms that you're advertised on. So for example, you can have your property on Airbnb, Booking.com, TripAdvisor, VRBO, and if you were to get one booking on each of these platforms, it will automatically block the calendar everywhere else. So you can't get double booked and you don't have to worry about any cancellations or two guests turning up to the same property. Also, if you do ever want to update or manage any of your listings, you just have to do it in the one place. So if you ever change your title, it will automatically change your title across all the different platforms as well. Again, just reducing your workload. Then once bookings do come in, you can set up automated messaging. This is where you can create templates to send to your guests at different points throughout their stay. So for example, after a guest books, you may want to send them a confirmation message. Before they check in, you want to give them the check-in details. You may want to ask if they settled in okay. You can give them checkout messages, ask for feedback after they leave. You can set up so many different messages that will mean you don't have to spend all of your time in the inbox getting back to your guests because the system will do it all for you. Another thing you can also do is add in any external team members into the software as well, such as your cleaners or handymen. So this is the great way to be on top of your cleaning because you don't have to constantly message and text your cleaner to tell them of their schedule. They'll be able to see the calendar. They'll also get notifications every time you get a booking, so they know when they need to go to your property to give it a clean. Again, this is going to save you so much time and means you can just spend time on other areas within the business. Another thing that your PMS will give you is your own direct booking website. This is where guests can come and book your properties, and it means you can save money because you don't have to pay commission to the online travel agents like Booking.com and Airbnb. One of the best ways to get direct bookings will actually be through your website. So one of the things you can do is create an automated message to get sent to your guests after they check out, telling them to book again through your own website to get a discounted rate. So honestly, having a PMS is an absolute must. Even if you only have the one property, I'd highly recommend getting them set up. There's so many PMSs on the market that you can use, and I recommend Hostaway, Guesty, Lodgify, or Uplisting. So as soon as you implement a PMS, you'll be able to advertise yourself in a load of different places. You won't get any double bookings, and your guests will probably be happier and leave you better reviews as well. Now, the second thing you need to be using is a dynamic pricing tool. I highly recommend using Price Labs, and what this system does is it updates all of your prices automatically every single day. That way it's going to be able to maximize your revenue and also aim to increase your occupancy rate as well. When you're managing an Airbnb, the last thing you want to do is have the same price every single day. This is because some days there may be lower demand, so you may have to drop your price in order to get booked. And equally on other days, there may be higher demand where you can charge a premium for your property. So if you have the same price every single day, there's going to be days you're leaving money on the table, or equally where you're not getting booked because you're overpricing. What it's going to do is scan the market to work out the average demand, and then it's also going to look at your current occupancy to work out a different price for each particular day. Another really nice feature that's built into the system is that it's aware of when there's special holidays or events going on in your area. For example, there could be a music concert, a sports event, bank holiday, London Marathon, whatever it is. The system's going to recognize this and update your prices accordingly. So there could be days where there's an event that you're not even aware of where you can actually get double your standard nightly rate. And Price Labs only costs about 10 to 15 pounds a month. So even if it only gets you one extra booking or helps you increase your price by 20, 30 pounds a night, the system pretty much pays for itself. So I'd highly recommend using it in your Airbnb business. Now, the third tool you need to be using is Stripe. Stripe is a payment processor that allows you to take payments through people's debit and credit cards. This is important for direct bookings and also taking damage deposits as well. Not all of your bookings are going to come through Airbnb and Booking.com. They take a commission from our bookings. We don't want all of our bookings coming through those platforms. We want people to book directly with ourselves because there's no additional fees. Now, obviously, it's not practical for everyone to send us a bank transfer, particularly if someone wants to book through our website. So we need a way of taking payments, and that's how we're going to do it with Stripe. And one of the best things about Stripe is that it integrates with so many different platforms. For example, you can integrate with your PMS system, so that way it will automatically take payments from guests when they book through your website. It also enables you to send invoices and payment links, and this is great whenever you're taking payments through corporate companies for contractor bookings. And then for our deposits, what it enables us to do is to take pre-authorizations from our guests. Instead of just charging them a certain amount of money, let's say £200, an authorization means we're not technically taking the money yet. It's only if we need to after the guest checks out, we discover that maybe they've stolen something, something's been broken, we can then charge them. So 9 times out of 10, when a guest checks out and everything's fine with their stay, that money gets released to their card and there's no payment processing fees charged to us. It's only if we do actually want to capture that £200, that's when we will pay our 1.6% transaction fee. So that's Stripe. I'd highly recommend getting it set up as soon as your property goes live, because then you can take direct booking payments and deposits from all your international guests as long as they've got a card. And it's actually got some built-in partnerships with other companies like Klarna and ClearPay that offer buy now and pay later services. So some of your guests can actually book now and pay for their stay at a later date, helping you to get more customers as well. And then the fourth tool you're going to need in your Airbnb business is to use ChatGPT. It may seem cliche or obvious, but at the end of the day, AI is the future. Well, in fact, it's not even the future anymore, it's the present. I'd highly recommend using it. It's going to save you so much time and help you come up with some more ideas as well. I've used ChatGPT to help me write good descriptions for my properties, help me come up with new title ideas. You can also use it to help you build out those message templates that we spoke about earlier in your PMS. It will take you a long time to kind of write out and build all your message templates. So you can get the AI to just create it for you, including your house rules, all of these things that you can provide to your guests. What you can also use ChatGPT for is building out your SOPs. Your SOPs are standard operating procedures. So this is just creating repeatable processes within your business in terms of how everything's done. From your communication to where you'll manage your cleaning team, or even a checklist to give to your cleaning team to what to clean at the property. This can all be created inside ChatGPT. We actually use the AI to manage all of our reviews as well. In the past, if we've ever had a negative review that wasn't fair or representative of that guest stay, we've used AI to help us build a good case to send it off to the booking platform to get it removed from our account. Similarly, at the end of each week, we get the AI to run through all of our listings and reviews to see where guests are giving us good feedback, leaving us negative feedback to see where we can improve, help optimize the experience for future guests. So it's really down to you how you want to be using it, and you can get creative. But I think it's really important to be using some sort of AI like ChatGPT, because it's going to help you reduce so much hours of manpower in your business, and it effectively just becomes another employee. And to be fair, the same goes for these other 3 tools as well. If you were to implement these 4 tools in a tech stack, it's going to be fairly inexpensive, and it's really all you need as a beginner. It's going to be able to free up more time, and then you can focus on driving the business forward, such as trying to acquire new properties, seek new investment, or just trying to network with new people in the space. Because the difference between struggling hosts and successful hosts doesn't come down to location or the actual property. It's just down to having the right systems and the right tools. When you're a beginner, you don't need 15 to 20 softwares. If you can implement these 4 tools in the tech stack, that's all you need to be successful in Airbnb without building yourself a manual full-time job.